Squawk Talkers. I've been to the library recently and I found this great book. Look at the front cover of this book. Who does that dog remind you of? Dolly. I know, she's exactly the same almost. So today I thought I would read you Shaggy Dog and the Terrible Itch. And this book's by David Bedford and Gwyneth Williamson. So if you go online, you can order your own. But I couldn't believe how similar Dolly looks to this dog. She's always scratching. So let's see what Shaggy Dog does. Oh, can you see what this is? A flea. If you've got dogs, you've got to be really careful looking after them. Because when they get fleas, this is what they do. Shaggy Dog had an itch on his back. He scratched against a tree, but his back was still itchy. Oh, look at his poor face. "Will you scratch my back?" Shaggy Dog asked Mimi the poodle. "Yeah," said Mimi. "Scratch your back? No, thank you. I'm off to the poodle parlour for a wash and a trim." "I will scratch your back," said Farmer Gertie, "but first you must help me round up my sheep." The sheep were hiding, and it took ages to find them. "Woof, woof," barked Shaggy Dog. "Come here, sheep. Come here now, woof." At last, the sheep were locked in their pen. Farmer Gertie used her curly crook to scratch Shaggy Dog's back. "Ooh," said Shaggy Dog. "That's much better." But as Shaggy Dog walked into town, the itch came back. Shaggy Dog knocked on the window of Merv's cafe. "Who will scratch the itch from my back?" he asked. "I will," said Merv, "but first you must wash my pots and pans." Shaggy Dog washed towers and towers of pots and pans. Bubbles covered his legs and got into his mouth. And when he had finished, his paws were all wrinkly. Merv used a long fork to scratch Shaggy Dog's back. "Ooh," said Shaggy Dog. "That's much better." But when Shaggy Dog left the cafe, what do you think, Squawk Talkers? The itch came back. Shaggy Dog popped into Mary Lou's poodle parlour. "Will you scratch the itch from my back?" asked Shaggy Dog. "Okay," said Mary Lou, "but only if you brush up the fur on the floor." Shaggy Dog brushed up mountains and mountains of poodle hair. Fur got up his nose, and when he had finished, he had fur in his ears and his eyes too. He sneezed. Shaggy Dog shook out all of the fur, and Mary Lou used the poodle to scratch his back. "Ooh, ooh," said Shaggy Dog. "That's much, much, much better." But when Mary Lou stopped scratching, the itch came back. "What can I do?" asked Shaggy Dog. "Sit in the chair," said Mary Lou. "I'll wash and trim you." The bubbly shampoo soothed Shaggy Dog's back. "Ooh, ooh, ooh," said Shaggy Dog. The poodle scissors tickled and went snip, snip, snip. giggled Shaggy Dog. When Mary Lou had finished trimming Shaggy Dog's fur, Shaggy Dog felt wonderful. The itch had gone at last. Can you see what this is? I'm going to bring it closer so you can see. There's the flea caught in a bubble. But where did it go? Oh no! And there you can see the flea bouncing on. So I hope you enjoyed this story, and I hope that if you've got dogs at home that you're checking to make sure they don't have any nasty fleas, keeping them nice and clean. I know how difficult it is with Dolly. Bye, Squawk Talkers!